שקלים, פרק ב' משנה ב'. הנותן שקלו לחברו, לשקול על ידו. Somebody gives his shekel to his friend to pay by him. שיהיה שליחו, he makes him into a messenger, וייתן את השקל בשביל המקדש. In other words, not Wells Fargo. Personal friend, you're going, hey, take this for me. But the friend, you gave it to him to give it to Beit HaMikdash, and the friend didn't have his money, he didn't have his shekel, he's a poor guy, he doesn't have money, ושקלו על ידי עצמו. So he took the shekel, and he said, this is for me. He didn't say, he said, this is for me. ושקלו על ידי עצמו. Now, why would he do that? והלך חברו ונתן את השקל בשביל עצמו. He went and he gave the shekel for himself.
Another shekel.
His shekel. The guy's shekel, he gave for himself. You give me a shekel, says, you're going to Yerushalayim? So I go to Yerushalayim, I don't have any money. So I come to Yerushalayim and say, hey, where's your half shekel? Say, here's my half shekel. And I give them your half shekel that you gave me as a messenger.
Yes.
This is what's happening. Now the question is, Im nitrema truma. We're going to go back. If the truma was given, on the 1st of Nisan, if this is before the 1st of Nisan or after the 1st of Nisan. Im nitreva kma trumat halishka, if they already took the money for the trumat halishka, כמו שביארנו המשנה המוקדמת, on the 1st of Nisan, they already attributed the money for the sheep, קודם שנתן השליח את השקל בשביל עצמו, before he gave the shekel for himself, now he's giving whose money?
His friend.
He's giving whose money? It already was given. In other words...
he's giving the Beit HaMikdash money.
He's stealing for Beit HaMikdash. The Hekdesh. That's exactly what it is. That's what happens. It's a Hekdesh. Now, you will ask, why would he do this? I'll give you a scenario.
So you have to pay 50.
But you ask, why would such a person do that? Because they're coming to him and says, if you don't give the money, we're going to go mashkon something in your house. And he doesn't have the money. So what is it? So what does he do? Yeah, it's like I said, I'm not going to take something. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want mashkon or something like that. Ma'ala shaliach. So then he's called me'ila. He's using the hekdesh money. שהואיל ותרומת הלשכה נתרמה על הגיבוי ועל העתיד לגבות, since it is already included in the money that the guy was thinking, on the money that's coming in or I'm going to collect, he's already including because he wants everybody to be part of the קורבנות. היינו גם על השקלים שלא הגיעו עדיין לידי הגזבר, he's counting on the money that's on the way already. כמו שביארנו במשנה הקודמת, like we explained in the previous Mishnah, נמצא שאותו שקל שקיבל מחברו, we find that shekel that he received from his friends, כדי לשקול בשבילו, that he's going to pay for him, ברשות הקדשו, that it belongs to בית המקדש. וכשנתנו בשביל עצמו, and now he's giving it for himself, what is he doing? הרי נהנהו מן ההקדש. He's using the money of the בית המקדש. וכל הנהנה מן ההקדש, חייב להביא קורבן מעילה. So now he has to bring a sacrifice. קורבן מעילה. ולשלם קרן וחומש, and he has to pay the half money and the chumash. And who the half money and the chumash he pays to? To Beit HaMikdash. Yeah, to Beit HaMikdash.
Not to the guy.
במפרשים מבואר, in the commentaries explain, שההנאה איננה בזה שקיים את המצווה ושקל שקלו. It's not that he did the mitzvah and he gave his money. שהרי מצוות לאו ליהנות ניתנו, because we have a rule that the commandment was not given for enjoyment. In other words, a person says, I'm going to do a commandment because I enjoy it. There's no such thing. Commandments we're giving as a rule. You're doing it for God. אלא מפני שהיו ממשכנים אותו. It's because he did it not because he wanted to do a mitzvah. He did it because he was worried that somebody's going to come to his house and take his money. אילו לא נתן שקל זה, if he wouldn't give this shekel, וכיוון שהציל עצמו, שלא ימשכנהו, in other words, he's using the money of בית המקדש to save himself, this is what he's doing, נמצא נהנה מן הקודש, then he's using the money from בית המקדש. Okay. Next.
So the other guy that gave him the money פטור.
I don't know.
עניין שלו.
It's already done. He gave the money. He gave the money already. You
He can come to him and say, where is the money?
I gave you money. The government, your money I gave.
No, because they come to him and say, hey, we didn't get your check.
I
gave it to Ephraim. Ephraim was supposed to give it to you guys. Go to Ephraim.
Now, practically
You know
you're asking,
what I'm saying?
practically or God-wise?
Practically.
Practically, they will probably, if he didn't get a note from Ephraim that he's giving him his money, he's in trouble. They will come to him and say, well, where's your money?
And you say, I gave it to Ephraim.
Yeah. Or they will ask Ephraim, is that what you did? And Ephraim says, yeah, I did it because of that and that, and then it's going to be okay. Yeah. If the guy is, as long as Ephraim is not lying, it's fine. Yeah. But, because he gave already, practically, yeah. השוקל שקלו ממעות הקודש, ממעות הקדש, somebody he gives his money from money that belongs to הקדש, כגון שהיה בידו מעות שהקדיש לבית הכבאית. He already gave charity for the temple beforehand, and he gives his half a shekel from that charity. It was designated for the for the temple for something else. In other words, וכסבור שהם של חולין, ושקל מהם ששקלו. He went to the wrong purse. You know, he has a purse that he's going to take to Yerushalayim, and he, instead of to give the money from his regular purse, he gave from that purse to the guy who's looking for half a shekel. Okay. So again, what's happening over here? אם נתרמה תרומה מן השקלים לקנות בהם קורבנות, if it's giving a truma from this shkalim to buy sacrifices, וקרבה הבהמה, and the sacrifice was already brought, וכבר הקריבו את הבהמה שקנו במעות תרומה זו, then מעל השוקל, ונתחייב קורבן מעילה, שהרי גם חלקו באותו בנה, ונמצא נהנה מן ההקדש. So let's say the case is like this.
He had ma'od for hekdesh.
Yeah. In other words, they can...
He took from the wrong purse.
That's right. But let's discuss what's the ma'od from hekdesh for. The ma'od for hekdesh could be to bring animals. That he designated to bring extra animals for the Beit HaMikdash, right? So when the guy who's from Ma'ot HaEkdesh also has this in mind. He's collecting all year long for all the money that's going to come in. So you could say maybe if it's on the 1st of Nisan, it's already collected. It says over here it doesn't work this way. In other words, he needed to buy with the money that he was talking about an animal and bring it on the and sacrifice that animal, then it's considered mal. If he didn't bring the sacrifice, not the sacrifice for Moed, not the regular sacrifice twice a day, not that one, yeah, just a regular sacrifice. If he didn't bring the sacrifice yet, it's not called ma'al. Unlike the Moed where it's always ma'al.
אבל למה? He take money from hekdesh. And that money for hekdesh, he can't give it to the korbanot. Because it's already designated to something else in Beit HaMikdash.
Yeah, but that something else is not for Moed, but it's other korbanot. It's for other sacrifices.
Let's say it's for painting the Beit HaMikdash.
Oh, so
you say, hey, I use a ma'ot.
So then it's not... So then it's...
Take מחצית השקל from me.
Yeah, but I think the case over here is when he brought it for sacrifice. Let's continue, and we see if I'm right or not. שלא משכנהו בשביל שקלו. That he didn't take the mashkon for his shekel, כמו שביארנו לעיל. אבל קודם שהקריבו את הבהמה, לא מעל. But before they brought the animal, it wasn't מעילה. Why? שאין מעילה אלא במוציא מן ההקדש לחולין. Because מעילה is only when you take from הקדש to חולין. And here he's taking it from one הקדש to another הקדש. So
Because that was a hekdesh, and this is a hekdesh, both of them.
So
you can move the money.
That's right. It's like you got the money for orphans and you use it for widows. You shouldn't do it, but it's not called. In other words, you're not going to pay. It's not. Return the money, they will tell you, but you don't have to pay chumash and you don't have to pay korban meila. Yeah. It was wrong, but there's no penalties. I think that's what it is. Let's continue. אבל המוציא מהקדש להקדש, but if one takes from one קודש to another קודש, אף על פי שנהנה, even though you got benefit, אינו מועיל אלא לאחר שעשה מעשה בהקדש השני. It's only going to kick in after he did something. In other words, he brought the sacrifice. Before he brought the sacrifice, nothing happened yet.
But why does when he bring the sacrifice, it's not for Hekdesh? Also for Hekdesh.
Yeah, but he gets benefit. He saved half a shekel. He saved half a shekel. He should have given another half a shekel and he got a benefit, half a shekel. But before, there was none of... Yeah. יש מפרשים על פי הירושלמי שגם ברישה, those who says according to Yerushalmi, that's also in the beginning, בשוקל שקלו של חברו בשביל עצמו, that when he takes the shekel for his friend, for himself, even there לא מעל. How? אלא לאחר שקבר הבהמה. So that's also, the me'ila is only after you bring the animal. אלא שהתנא סמך על הספר שמפרש במעילה שניהם. But the Tana didn't say it in the beginning because he says you can learn it from the end. Okay. ויש מפרשים, and there are those who says, שאומנם ברישה מעל, אף על פי שלא קבר בהמה. And some say no, in the beginning is already מעל before the animal was brought. Why? לפי שהמעילה היא שם בדבר שאין בו פגם. Because the מעילה is there in something that doesn't have a blemish. שאף מתחילה קיבל את השקל מחברו על מנת ליתן לגזבר ההקדש. Because he received from the shekel to give to the person. And he gave it to the person. He just changed the gizbar's knowledge of what it is. והרי נתן לגזבר, הילקח מעל מיד. So therefore the me'ilah is immediately, because he's not giving his, he's giving the other guys. אבל בסייפה, in other words, so there is me'ilah right there.
Yeah.
Because as he gives it, this is the me'ilah. That's right. That's why you don't need to wait for the sacrifice.
Without the behemah, without nothing.
אבל בסייפה שמעילה היא בדבר שיש בו פגם, but in the end, the me'ilah is something that has a blemish, שמתחילה הוקדשו המעות לבדק הבית. At the beginning, the money was given to the keep of the house, וזה נתן מהם שקל להקרבה, and this, he changed the designation to the Moed. הילקח לא מעל עד שיפגום. Therefore, there's no me'ilah until there's going to be the change, and here the change didn't happen yet. כמו ששנו, כל דבר שיש בו פגם, everything that has a blemish, לא מעל עד שיפגום. He didn't have me'ilah, he didn't do wrong with the money, עד שיפגום, until he did something bad, until he blemished it. וכל דבר שאין בו פגם, and anything that has no blemish in it, כיוון שנהנה מעל, as soon as he gets benefit from it, then he's מעל. Okay. What happens if he gives the money מדמי מעשר שני? The money that on the third year, the sixth year, you have to go up to Yerushalayim and eat it in Yerushalayim. Again, a mistake or not a mistake. He gave him that money. השוקל שקלו מדמי מעשר שני, somebody who takes his shekel from the money from מעשר שני, שצריך לקחת בהם אוכל בירושלים ולאכלו שם, that he needs to take to Jerusalem and buy food over there, או מדמי שביעית, או ששקל את שקלו מדמי הפירות שגדלו בשנת השמיטה, he took his money from the fruits that grew in the year of Shemitah, שכל הנלקח בהם חייבים לאכלו בקדושה שביעית, that you need to eat it while holy, יאכל כנגדן. So what does he do? יביא שקל אחר ויאמר, he made a mistake, so he can exchange it for another shekel. דמי מעשר שני או שביעית בכל מקום שהם יהיו מחוללים השקל זה. He can say, hey, this is for the... In other words, we're going to use that money for Moed, and then he owes money to Maser Sheni or to Chulin that he needs to give. ויקנה באוכל בירושלים ויאכלנו שם כדין מעשר שני. So in other words, he
just changed the money.
They just exchanged the money. That's right. It was a mistake, not a big deal. Because again, it's from Hekdesh to Hekdesh. It's holy to holy. אם שקל מדמי מעשר שני, או שיקנה בו פירות ויאכלו מריצה שביעית, אם שקל מדמי שביעית. Or it's a shvit, so you have to eat it in the holiness of the seventh. Okay.